Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Seb. So today I'm going to do reading on Jung and Kim Soo-hyun. Let's see energy between these two. The people they are asking if they are in a relationship. So I'm gonna try. Okay, let's see what's going on. Even though we know they're not together, so I'm just gonna pick up whatever energy comes out. This first card, it said Page of Earth, so it was all about work. You know, I'm seeing here a situation when it comes to work. The Chariot, willpower, victory. So it was about recognition, them being known. Okay, what else? Kim Soo-hyun and Jung Min. Sun. The sun is achievement, you know, power, recognition, success. So I get that they had a very good energy. It is a happy bond. I'm getting blessings here, love. It's like a happy bond they had. More focus on money, the lady. So she was much more focused with money. It says gracious, practical person, capable. Okay. So the people with close bonds is like they have some sort of a soulmate energy between the two. You know, soulmate can be even be friends, can even be lovers, can be people close to you. So someone who is his family, they are familiar to one another, but there was some sort of drama when it comes to them. So decisions here had to be made. There was some sort of kind of you know, of feelings, you know, some inner, there's some feelings here when it comes to maybe bonds which they had, maybe a little bit of love but not that much, because then I see someone walking away. So the King of Swords must be him, and the Queen of Cups. Look, this was just like a dream only. You see the dreamer is coming out. The King of Air must be this guy, and she must be a water sign. I don't know. The Queen of Water is here. Pisces energy, someone who is very loving and giving, and him is someone who is very knowledgeable, respected, someone who stands their ground, someone with authority, someone who is very logic. It's like an air sign. If it's not air sign, but that's the energy they carry. It's the same with this one. If it's not a water sign, it's just the energy they carry, which is very loving. I don't know about their signs, but you guys are gonna let me know. So there's some sort of transformation, maybe changes. Everyone has to lead their other location, like go to another. There's much better than what they have. So they did have some sort of strong bond, but they celebrated together, you know, like communities, things like that, meeting up. Then there were changes. There's a lack and change, a transition. Everyone wants to do other things which are very much important to them. So that's what I'm getting when it comes to that situation. Let me check another deck. Let's see, what's the tea? What's the tea when it comes to this two? What's the tea? Cards are flying. Inner knowing, you know, trust your intuition. The spirit tells you there is something that you need to be aware when it comes to these two. Safety, comfort. Somehow maybe there are safety, comfort to one another. Bliss, happiness, and grass is greener possibilities. So it's all about the grass is greener, you know, looking for opportunities, friends with benefits, unexpected all of a sudden. So there's some sort of a change. This was also good for the inner growth, you know. Sometimes you meet people, they shape you and they help you to heal and also to move forward and also to become someone you are meant to be. Seeing the good times. So they did have their good times together, bonding, intimacy. They did have their closeness together. They shared something special. A soulmate. Yeah, it was like they were soulmates between the two. Time for reflection, divine intervention, mind on money. So yeah, this was all about divine intervention. And then there's time for reflection. Somebody had to take a step back to reflect on things, think about the future. Finance is the future. Mind on the money. So they are more focused with money and more focused with their career. Okay, maybe one of them felt a little bit insecure being around each other. It was all about their self-esteem, single, not in a relationship. So first, I might put it in that way. They are both, it was just a early relationship connecting, but there was some sort of, you know, somebody like they had to disappear, something like that. That's what I'm getting here. Change and transition. So it just lead to change when it comes to their energy. That's what I'm getting. Let me see with the other deck. Any messages when it comes to this too? Any messages? Any messages when it comes to this? Jung So-min and Kim So-hyun. What's the message? So I'm getting more work-related situation. Again, she's coming out in this reading. Someone is very compassionate, once again, nurturing, stable, intuitive, caring. She's a caring kind of person, making decisions. So she was all about making plans, progress, and the sun. So I'm getting energy about bonding between the two, with the Two of Cups, and them being just a type of a situation or a relationship which was just happy, okay, and more focused with their career. That's what I'm getting. I'm just getting, yeah, situation had to die down. They had to make some changes. They had to make transition. Cycle. This is turning around, moving forward, doing things which you think they are important in your life. I think in the future, they will be happy in another way. Like someone might look for somebody, or maybe they might be having new love coming in between the two. And there's gonna bring some drama. People they're gonna talk about in the public. Yeah. So I'm getting a hardworking woman just focusing on her business, on her coin. That's what she's all about. Yeah. Let's see the energy. Since this is guys, I'm getting, let's see just alone energy, Jung So-min. Anything when it comes to Jung So-min. Let's see with her, what's the energy at the moment. The moon is your trust, your intuition. Things are not as they appear. You might be keeping things to yourself, Jung So-min. So secrets, you know, is the moon. The moon in Pisces, that's our energy. So you could be keeping things. We're getting what exactly you're keeping. Let's see. You could be maybe distancing yourself, retreating. You want to start over. Maybe you had some sort of a loss. You want to start something new. A union. You might have a renewal or a unite with somebody whom you know. A soulmate energy. Okay, that's what I'm seeing when it comes to Jung So-min. Let's see with Kim So-hyun. What is it I'm gonna get when it comes to Kim So-hyun? Any messages when it comes to Kim So-hyun? Kim So-hyun, you've got apology. Someone wants to ask for forgiveness. Okay. Somebody wants to confess something. There could be someone in your energy. Twin flames, soulmate. You also have some sort of a karma, some sort of you need to release things also which no longer serve you in order to grow. You are strong to overcome challenges. Spirit is saying you need to focus on the desire of the heart of being loving yourself. The self-love is here. You might be having fears, but the new cycle is about to start, a karmic completion. of a cycle. So success after the quest, that comes success. You might have been separated from whom you love, maybe. You have let go. It was unexpected. You're watching from a distance, maybe spying. Now you just want to be stable, get rid of toxicity in your life. Everything is like a dream for you. And you just wanted to have the time out, you know, retreat, take a step back. Yeah. You might have gone through issues in your life, maybe recently. And now you just want to start over with a new beginning. That's what I say for him. Okay, anything when it comes to this two in the future, then I'll end up I'll just end the reading after that. Anything when it comes to Kim Soo-hyun and Jung Min. Future messages, Spirit has to say. It is that everyone is just happy doing their own thing with that Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's a positive card, by the way. Leaving things behind, moving forward, moving on. Leaving baggages behind, doing things which are normal. I mean, what people do, like work, being busy with your career, collaborating with others. That's what they're doing. Meeting people, friends from the past. Yeah, but I do get some sort of a union. Maybe they might reunite in the future with the Six of Cups and heal whatever bond they had. Anyway, the moon is here. Secrets. Even if it is maybe not in public, maybe behind the scene, they can meet also. I'm getting a reunite energy. They might reunite, even if it is a secret, if it's not in public. So that's all I have when it comes to Kim Soo-hyun and Jung Min. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.